The Patriots are at the facility as we've officially started training camp. Now, they won't practice today. They'll practice tomorrow. But the Pats, they got some great news, and it involves Stefon Diggs as he has been fully cleared for training camp. Welcome into Patriots Today by Chat Sports. I am your host, Brett Alper. And when I first saw this news, I was ecstatic because we get to see Diggs full pads, full participation at training camp tomorrow and the rest. And it probably means that he's going to play week one. Dianna Russini had the info at about 6:36 this morning Central Time. She tweeted out that he was cleared for full participation. And this is insane because he tore his ACL in October, and he's just been working his ass off to get back onto the field and get ready for this upcoming season. Now, we got training camp practices going on tomorrow. Mike Vrabel just spoke to the media, and we're going to have you covered. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. When the Patriots get big news like this, we make a video. So go ahead, hit that big red sub button. And we're also just 175 subs away from 27K. So let's hit that milestone. Let's try to do it on this video. So after Sunday, it was kind of expected that he would be cleared. And we saw every NFL team started to put their players on the PUP, the PUP list, and the NFI, the non-football injury list, and we did not see that Stefon Diggs was on that list. It was Mack Hollins, Austin Hooper, Vidarian Lowe, and Jahlani Tavai. And Mike Vrabel also talked about how that most of these guys were going to be practicing tomorrow on Wednesday. Like he said, Mack Hollins and Jahlani Tavai will be practicing. Carlton Davis was also on the NFI list, but he is expected to practice tomorrow. And I'll just say it straight up. This was an incredible comeback for Stefon Diggs because he tore his ACL in October 27th against the Indianapolis Colts, and he's just been working and working. We've seen the workouts through minicamp. We've seen him when he was working out with Drake Maye. Like, this was insane. Like, I just want to say he's probably not even human at this point to come back within 9 months of an ACL tear. And Mike Vrabel, he spoke about it in his press conference earlier this morning, and this was a big one for me because Dianna Russini said they were going to be kind of limiting his reps. Well, Mike Vrabel said it himself. I don't see any limitations right now, so it's a full go, and that just pretty much marks the check mark. Have him on your roster week one. So if you're in fantasy, I would draft Stefon Diggs pretty early now that we're going to be seeing him on the field not missing 4 games. Like, this is the timeline. And this is really, really, really fast. October 27th, he tears his ACL after having a great start to his season with the Houston Texans. 51 catches. And then March 25th, he signed with the Patriots. And July 22nd, he was cleared for practice. He also gets that nice $12 million signing bonus. I know he was working to get back, but he's been working his ass off. And he's been posting it to his Instagram. Like, I know all this stuff happened back in May, right before OTAs on the yacht and stuff like that, but that's completely behind. He is fully engaged with the Pats, and we could see it. It looked like he never even tore his ACL in videos from Mike Reese that you saw. I wish I could play them for you, but we're unable to due to copyright. But, even this one, like the planting that you have seen, it was awesome to see, and that's June 9th. That's 8 months from an ACL tear. Now it's 9 months away, and he looks like he is ready. He is 100%. And the fact that he's been working out with Drake Maye, working out with teammates, trying to be that best teammate for the Pats and try to just be completely involved, it tells me that he's 100% dedicated. He wants to prove that he still has it in the NFL because he knows once upon a time he was the best wide receiver in football. So he wants to prove that he still got it, especially coming after a big injury like this one. What's your one-word reaction to Stefon Diggs being cleared? Because I'm going to be honest, I wasn't completely expecting him to be ready week one. We saw Chad Graff's report last week that he was going to be placed on the PUP. And guess what? Wrong. Chad Graff, check your sources, brother, because he's ready for this upcoming season. My one word, it's relieved. It is 100% relieved because I've talked about it many times on this channel. We've seen the rankings from Pro Football Focus. We've seen them from ESPN. after Diggs, this wide receiver room needs a lot of help. And without Stefon Diggs, he's going to be needing, they're really going to be needing Stefon Diggs, because after that, it is really, really bad. We're going to break down just more of how much he means to the Pats going into this upcoming season. But first, it's a sale on Fanatics. You can get your Drake Maye jerseys for 20% off. They're now $103. And I know I have this picture of the home jersey, but you can get the away. You can get it in white, or you can get it in that beautiful throwback red. I think I'm going to go with the throwback red. I need another one of those jerseys because all I have is a Brady. Chatsports.com/Maye jersey. They're originally $130, and now they get it for $103. Get yours today. We'll have that in the comments and description of today's video. Chatsports.com/Maye jersey. So here's the depth chart, as we've seen many times before, and ESPN actually came out with their projections of who's going to make the roster for the season, and we'll make a video for you guys on that one. But after Diggs, Pop Douglas, Kai Williams, like Kendrick Bourne, Mack Hollins, Kayshon Boutte, after Chisholm, Jalen Polk, nobody really stands out. And you can see from Diggs' production the last couple years, like, the Patriots haven't had a 1,000-yard wide receiver since 2019. Like, it's not a good receiving corps. PFF still has them at 31st because you have no idea what's going on after Diggs. And last year, according to Warren Sharp's football preview, he had them 30th out of 32. And in 2025, well, no one knows because we haven't played the games yet. But the one big thing is just Diggs helps this team. And last year, it was basically, all right, Drake Maye is going to throw the ball to Hunter Henry and Austin Hooper. As you could see, all of the wide receivers, they had about 6-7 on the roster throughout the entire year, only 161 catches, 1,700 yards, 10 touchdowns. Well, Austin Hooper and Hunter Henry combined for 110 catches. So it was the tight end show. It wasn't the wide receiver show, and hopefully that can change this year. And when I went and looked at this chart, and there's one big thing that I always talk about, and it's how Drake Maye has an arm. He's a big guy. He can throw it deep. Well, if you look at that chart, like past results by location, he's not throwing the ball deep whatsoever. And then the success rate you see on the chart on the right with guys that are on the outside, you could see that right there, like 11.1%, 33.3%. There's 0% going deep. The Patriots didn't go deep at all last year. You still need a deep threat. And I'll say this, that the offensive line was trash, which hurt the run game. And it doesn't help that the run game was completely awful. I mean, Ramondre Stevenson dropped to a 3.9 yards per carry. Like, you could see these running back stats. EPA per rush was negative 0.18, 30th in the NFL, 29th in success rate, and 26th in yards per carry. And when teams see that, they're like, all right, well, we don't have to play the run. We could just play the pass the whole entire time. So you can't set up any type of play action plays to go deep because the run game, no defense is playing towards the run. Now with this improved line, when you get Travion Henderson, you're able to kind of implement those play action passes, and it gives Drake Maye more time to throw, and hopefully with guys like Stefon Diggs on the outside, because you're not going to play him in the slot with Pop Douglas and Kai Williams. I'll just put that out there. You have a more opportunity to go deep. But I'd still, even with Diggs most likely 99.9% sure going to play week 1, I'd still like the Patriots to add another wide receiver. Because your deep guy, Mack Hollins, yeah, you can see it. He's 6'4", but he's not that great. 31 catches last year, and you could see that stat, 100 or 1.04 yards per route run, which ranks bottom of the NFL, 95th over 112 wide receivers. So if he can't get any separation, or if he can't even run great routes, how are we going to have a deep threat like Mack Hollins? So me personally, I would try to go out and maybe trade for a wide receiver, maybe go out and sign someone like an Amari Cooper, just a low-end one-year deal. Like, it's possible. I just don't know if Mack Hollins is going to be that guy for you going into 2025 on the opposite side of Stefon Diggs. Do you guys want to see the Patriots add another wide receiver to the roster? Go ahead, let me know down in the comments right now. Type Y for yes or type N for. No, we'll see the Patriots on the field tomorrow. They have 4 unpadded practices, and then they'll put the pads on, and we get to really see them start hitting. But we'll have you guys covered with a video every single day. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, and as always, let's go Pats.